Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is used to calculate any missing length of a right angle triangle. So keep that in mind that the Pythagoras theorem is only valid for the right angle triangle, right? When the triangle is a right angle triangle, then we can use a Pythagoras theorem to find any missing length, right? Okay, so we know that this shape look like a right angle triangle when one angle is a right angle, that is a right angle triangle. Okay, now Pythagoras theorem is basically, you can name the base of the triangle as B, the vertical height, the perpendicular, as A, and the hypotenuse, the inclined one, is always the C, right? So Pythagoras theorem is basically the sum of squares of two legs of the triangles which are perpendicular to each other, that is equals to the square of hypotenuse. That is the Pythagoras theorem, right? A square plus B square is always equals to C square, right? So what is that formula? This can be A, this can be C, this can be B, but the main concept is the sum of the squares of two perpendicular lengths or sides of a right angle triangle is equals to the square of hypotenuse, right? Now let's do some examples. The first one, it's a right angle triangle. Again, you can see this is the hypotenuse and these are the two sides which are perpendicular to each other. So by using a Pythagoras theorem, we have to apply that the sum and the square of the two perpendicular length of the triangle. So the perpendicular length is 5 square and the other perpendicular side is y square. This would be equals to the square of hypotenuse. 13 square. 5 square is 25 plus y square, and this is equals to 169. 13 square is 169, right? Now y square is equals to 169, and shift the 25 on the other side, minus 25. From 169, if you take away 25, it is 144. Let me double check as well. 169 minus 25, 144. Yes, and we know that 144 is a perfect square of 12. Root of 144, that is 12, right? So how can we solve this? We can say y square is 144. So what we're gonna do, we need to take a square root on both sides. So this square and the square root is cancelled out. So here you will get the solution, y is equals to 12. So this length is 12, right? So we use the Pythagoras theorem to get any missing length of a right angle triangle. Keep that in mind that Pythagoras theorem is only valid for the right angle triangle and it is used to measure the missing length, not the angles, right? Pythagoras theorem does not deal with any angle of the right angle triangle. It deals with the missing length of a right angle triangle. Okay, now let's do second example. Again, let me apply again. This is a hypotenuse, right? And these are the two sides which are perpendicular to each other. So we can say the sum of square of the two sides which are perpendicular to each other, the sum and the square of the two sides which are perpendicular to each other, that is always equals to the square of hypotenuse. That is the formula, right? 1 square is 1, this is x square, root and the square root is cancelled out, it is just 10. So x square is equals to 10. Shift the 1 on the other side, minus 1, which is equals to 9. And to get the value of x, we need to take again the square root of on both sides. Root x and root 9, x and the square, this is cancelled out. And you will get x is equals to 3 because root of 9 is 3. All right. Another example is, it's a word problem. It is very common things which you will get in your exams, O levels or IGCSE. Okay, 4-meter ladder rested against a vertical wall. Okay, so let me draw. This is the vertical wall, right? And a ladder having length of 4 meter. This is a ladder having a length of 4 meter is rested against the vertical wall with its foot 2 meter from the wall. The foot of the ladder is 2 meter away from the wall. You can see it again. You will get a right angle triangle. How far up the wall does the ladder reach? At what point the ladder reach? This height we need to calculate. Let me name that as x. You can name it as h. This is up to you. Any variable you can specify it. Now you can see this is a right angle triangle and we have the two lengths of the triangle. We need to find one missing length. So we apply the Pythagoras theorem, because Pythagoras theorem is only valid for the right angle triangle and used for finding the missing length of the triangle. Okay. Now again, Pythagoras theorem says that these two lengths are perpendicular, right? So we have to take a square of this side plus square of this side. So we can say x square plus 2 square, this is equals to the square of hypotenuse, 4 square. So x square plus 2 square is 4, 4 square is 16. So x square should be equals to 16 and shift the 4 on the other side, minus 4. So x square is equals to 12. And to get the value of x, we have to take a square root on both sides. Okay, the square and the square root is cancelled out. You can say x is equals to root of 12. Root of 12 is not a perfect root. So root 12, we can simplify it, which is 2 root 3 or 3.46. 46 rounded to 3.5. Okay, 2 root 3 or 3.5. 2 root 3 or 3.5 meters. This is how far up the wall does the ladder reach. So this would be the height, right? Okay, so I hope you understand the topic of Pythagoras theorem and when we apply Pythagoras theorem and what Pythagoras theorem does on the right angle triangle. So keep that in mind again, that Pythagoras theorem is only valid for the right angle triangle, not for any other triangle, right? If you have any other triangle, the theorem is not valid. So it is only valid for the right angle triangle and it is only used to find any missing length of that right angle triangle, not the angles, because it is not dealing with any angles. It is used for the missing length and only for the right angle triangle, right? I hope you understand the topic. If you still have any queries, you can feel free to ask me in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Take care.